Okay, I just want to make a short video because I haven't done anything yesterday. I'm so sorry, guys. And now it's 23:25, so it's almost midnight. So this is just a really short video, maybe an update to let you know, guys. There will be a video coming, and what I'm looking for is what I said about encryption, so TrueCrypt. And I don't know if you guys know the story about TrueCrypt, but it's totally wonky stuff. It's absolutely, ridiculous. It doesn't sound like the people from TrueCrypt. And however, there's a project called VeraCrypt. They have taken that over for now, and I think they're running out too. TrueCrypt, VeraCrypt. You see, I made a folder here. I downloaded already stuff. And I downloaded it for everything. This is an GMG file for Macintosh, for Apple. Then I've got the source code here from these things. That's for Windows. You don't put it on Windows 10, makes no sense anyway, because I trust that Windows 10 even sends the key right away to Microsoft so that they can open it up. Oh dear me. So here it is for Raspbian, for FreeBSD. And that's the bundle. Let's see, what did they put in the bundle? README, VeraCrypt, FreeBSD, setup tab, blah 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 blah. And yeah, the source code, VeraCrypt source zip again. It's a little bit more. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's a bit more than I downloaded. So, but what we could do, since we have all installed Porthole nowadays, and as I said, now I open it up as root with a gksu command, and we have a look first. It's possible that in the Gentoo repos that we maybe find VeraCrypt, which is the predecessor, or even TrueCrypt. Oh yeah, if you spell it right, your chances increase massive to find something. VeraCrypt, you see that? VeraCrypt, it is already there. Platform independent file system or container encryptor derived from TrueCrypt. So look at this. As I said, guys, it's like Arch. You find almost everything here. So, but while I'm here, I just install it quick, because I'm afraid that they take it fully off the market. That's why I'm always downloading stuff like that. I have also the old TrueCrypt files. Before they were, in my opinion, forced to give it up and close the whole thing. Yeah, and this picture I think tells a little bit about what I think, right? That is our Linux Penguin, and that is a window. Oh look, that's for my recording software, OBS. Here's Porthole. Here's a little window giving me some information, calculating dependencies. But I can't do the whole video today, and I don't think I can. Well, tomorrow is Saturday. I'll make a little video again tomorrow, most likely, and then on Sunday evening, because my wife appeared here. You all know what that means. I'm just quick out of the doghouse to get this video done here, and then I go back so nobody can see me. Yeah, that happens when you're 12 years married, right? So, however, I'm in a good mood. It's late. I have to go to bed. So, what the heck? What happened to my time here? No! How is this possible? Time only. Yeah, it will recover. Who cares? So then, this is a future video. So you might read it, or might get it uploaded. I get it uploaded before it's actually happening. Holy moly! Ding-a-ling. No, hold on. That is Friday. Oh, that's cool. Okay, this is what it is. So you get a future video. Time travel. Or why not, right? Yeah, there are some videos out which show evidence of teleportation and stuff like that. That is quite interesting. So, just saying. I'm always thinking, there's a lot of fake stuff too, of course. But if somebody gets ridiculed, like our Stallman, then it's guaranteed worthwhile listening to that person. Because if the governments or companies putting all the effort and money in to discredit a person, that means this person has really something to say. And yeah, I can't run these certified free softwares here yet, because none of my computer will run properly. Even my old Packard Bell wireless doesn't work and stuff like that. Maybe with Parabola, I don't know, which is arch-ish. But I think Linux is private enough. Just don't install the Intel management drivers. Who knows what that is, right? So why do we have something like that that might be sending data and doing stuff in the background we have even no idea about it? So, well, what can we do? That's the world we're living in. So, as you can see, I found VeraCrypt. So, even, I mean, especially with Calculate Linux, right? This is what I'm saying here. You might not, you might find it in other distros. I'm not too sure. But like in Arch, you will find it 100% somewhere, because in the AUR whatsoever. And as I said, in my opinion, Gentoo is like Arch, just a little bit safer. You don't have so many glitches. It doesn't update your system in operative, or that you have a black screen and stuff like that. I mean, there are usually little workarounds, but I don't want to work around. And when I switch my computer on, I want to just use it, right? I mean, I usually don't switch my computer off, but I just boot in different distributions every now and then. But I think I will do some other distros too, but I will install them on hardware, because if you install it on VirtualBox, these distro people are not stupid. They put the VirtualBox drivers in, everything is just fine and smooth and great. But as I said, not all distros work on all computers. Like Linux Mint, but in my opinion is failsafe. It did not work on my wife's laptop, and I was in grave danger. So it had these wireless driver dropping, your wireless networks went off and stuff like that, and I just didn't want to tinker around and fix it. Well, my time is back to normal, so sorry guys, no future video anymore. Not allowed to use my time machine here for personal use. So, process complete. That is done. So let's have a look. Oh, I can hear my wife now, I'm already sweating blood here. VeraCrypt. Duran, look at this, here it is. So, let me click away. And this is the same, I don't know guys, I just show it for the moment. It is the same like TrueCrypt, yeah? It is just even maybe a little bit fine-tuned, so these guys might get in trouble too for doing this. Here's all safety, never save history, because with TrueCrypt you could encrypt your hard drive, and you could make an encrypted drive in an encrypted drive. So if you get blackmailed and bound on a chair and water, yeah, whatever, you could give the password. Yeah, we're heavily disappointed to the guys, and then they find your fake encrypted system, and nobody knows that there's a second one or even third one. So you could encrypt, and have some fake operating systems running with fake data, so you keep your real data safe. For a private person, yeah, as I said, I don't want everybody to see everything what I do and what I have, and as I said, not that I have anything to hide, but that does not mean I will sit in a glass house and everybody can open my drawers. It's my privacy, I don't want it, right? So, while we still can, we do these things. We can mount drives, So I go in much greater detail in this, and I still do have some TrueCrypt volumes, and we can see if VeraCrypt can open it, and if it works just fine. So I will give it a look. I just have to find it, copy it here, and then we just work with it, okay guys? I might do it tomorrow. I can't promise too much because my wife is here, but there's a good chance that I can do it. Alright, so stay tuned guys. We go a little bit in drive encryption. And one thing I'm going to do, I might just show this one thing then in I think in VirtualBox I have to do this so that I can actually screen record the whole thing here, so that you can see it. Because it's not here to show you it would work different on hardware. No, it does not. This is actually a thing what just works. It always worked. And it's very nice. And with the power the CPUs have nowadays, and everybody has at least 8 GB RAM or something like that, don't you worry about it that it gets encrypted on the fly and decrypted the whole time. So you don't have to worry about a thing, though you won't feel much. It's very, very little. Okay guys, this is it. Sorry that I had a video break. I didn't make a video. Dang it. So, but we learned something today, so we know that we can find in Calculate Linux VeraCrypt. And I don't know, if somebody is seeing this and is interested in the encryption software and all this stuff, whatever you use, how about you give Calculate Linux a shot? You will be so surprised and amazed. And for those who don't know this, as I said, the developer team from Calculate, they actually compile programs, so you don't have to sit there for 2 hours and watch Google Chrome compiled. If you would like to use Google Chrome, I would not. My Firefox is just a warning symbol here, like a red light, you know, don't use it anymore. It's, I don't know, since when Mozilla thought they can just spy on people and go away with it? That's not possible. So I'm using WaterFox, and that's my go-to here. And for pages I would need to be translated, I use Chromium, which is like Google Chrome. Not all functions are there, so I can't say these were proprietary blah 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 stuff is out, so let's say you're kind of spy safe, right? So that's why I would not buy a Chromebook. If you buy a Chromebook, you're even more transparent than using a Gmail account, and I use one, guys, so I'm guilty of that. But I'm looking into this. Oh, this will be very interesting on this channel. Why is my wife here? No, it's not. So what I'm going to do, or what I did, I ordered a Synology NAS box. I used free NAS all the time already. And with the Synology, it should be easier to set up stuff. So I will try to get my own mail server up and running, my own contacts, my own calendar. And then you can become kind of independent, right? So that's a very interesting thing for me to do. I will still run my Nextcloud. My free NAS keeps running. I might just move all the drives from one box to the other to an old HP drive. Old HP, what's that thing called? It's a big tower-ish thing from HP, and there's only 5 GB. But the beauty with FreeNAS is you can just take everything you have, your USB sticks where it runs on, your hard drives, puts it all in a different case, fire it up, and everything is back to normal. It recognizes everything. So you don't have to have special places where you say, okay, I have to put my hard drive in slot 1, this one has to go in slot 2. That's the thing what you usually have with NAS boxes when you buy them. They're very choosy, let's say. And if that NAS box drives, then usually you need to buy another NAS box in order to get your data to read it again, if you don't have a backup. So the RAID system is very nice. It's for data protection or safety, but it doesn't give you a backup, so you always have to have a second machine running somewhere. And that's what I'm going to do. I keep my FreeNAS. I will not give FreeNAS up under no circumstances, but I will always wanted to play around with a Synology, and that is about to happen. I think in a week, next week I should have it, and I think I will make videos how I'm going to set it up and stuff like that. Don't hug me! Not hug, hack. Right? What's the heck? Don't hack me. Alright. So here I'm running the update tool from Calculate Linux, which is so nice. So you don't have to type stuff like that. So Calculate Linux, in my opinion, is as easy as like a Debian-based distribution or Ubuntu almost. And with the advantage of Arch, like being a rolling release, having the latest but not the crashing software running, and yeah, a huge pool of software. I mean, Debian has a huge pool too, but I would think Arch is unbeatable. They have really everything, and I would think Gentoo is number 2. In my opinion, it is. Prove me wrong, or just tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, actually. So, okay. Should it ever break down or give me any hassle, any glitch or something, I'm going to let you know. But as I said, I already used it before. I had no hassle, no trouble, and I'm running it now, and to me it's doing a very, very good job. And oh yeah, I still have to show you guys how to install World of Tanks without using Play on Linux, because I have that tiny Internet Explorer window glitch in it, like Arch has it, Mageia 6 has it. So it's almost in the all new distribution. So there's something wrong. I hope the Play on Linux team can find it and fine tune it out. They're doing actually a really good job, so I like what Play on Linux does. And this is it. So stay tuned, guys. So we have next video is a little bit closer about VeraCrypt, TrueCrypt. We will see if the old TrueCrypt containers are still readable through VeraCrypt, what I really, really hope. And oh yeah, guys, just wait for my Synology to come, because that is for privacy, security, maybe independence-ish from other providers. Because Synology has some good advantages, so I must say, and I think QNOP does the same. But I like more Synology. As I said, I like more not complicated systems anymore. And I call FreeNAS not incomplicated either. FreeNAS is very easy, very straightforward, very secure for your data. So very, very, very secure for your data, and independent from any other hardware. So you can plug it almost in wherever you want. Just plug everything you have in, fire it up, and it runs. That's what it is. In the worst case, you might have to go on a screen, put it on a screen, and there is usually a terminal window where it says reset network, blah blah blah. Of course, you might have a different network card which isn't recognized. And you do the reset and it recognizes a new card, and you boot up and make that your standard NIC, right? Okay, that is it. But maybe I do this one time just to show you guys, because as I said, I'm going to move this all over, and I might use my phone camera to show you guys if I have to do something, and if not, then it just fires up and works, and I will report that too. Okay, so I think this was it. You can see update Python, app admin, that's interesting, and network manager gets updated again. Thunderbird gets updated. I'm very happy they are off from Mozilla. That was terrible bad. Since Mozilla goes Microsoft, you know, no way. I can't believe. And then how do they go away with that? And I mean, did Mozilla really, really think, where a huge user group is Linux users, that they go away and spying on everything? Yeah, what the heck? We're not that stupid. At least not us Linux users, right? We don't sign the EULA 10 from Windows 10. I think I speak rubbish here. It's 22:11, 22 midnight. I think Sandman was here, that's why I'm dizzy. Okay, guys, so stay tuned. I said already many times what we're going to do with TrueCrypt, VeraCrypt next video, and when my Synology comes, we must have a look at it, how it works, what it does, and how I start hopefully getting more and more independent of other providers. There are videos out about how to use Tor, right? So we did this. Don't use for criminal intents. I really, really don't want that. Use WaterFox. Do not use Firefox anymore. And that's what we got to do, because if you keep using Firefox, then they say, oh yeah, we lost maybe 10%, but who cares, we can still spy on 90%, they're totally fine with it. So say no to people who spy on you. Don't give them your money, don't give them your attention, don't use their software. Stay away from those people, because they have only your best interest, and that means they want your money. Or sell your data, and I don't know what that is all about. It's insane to me, but welcome to the new world, right? So yeah, and I mean, give Calculate Linux a chance. It's really, really amazing. And if you give it a chance and you see it running nicely, just give the developers $1 so they can have a coffee. If you give them $2, they can have cream in the coffee. That's not a monthly payment. They can just give a one-time appreciation. You don't have to if you don't want to. No hard feelings. Nobody's. But I'm always thinking, you know, and nowadays lots of distros say, "Oh, tip $1." But to be honest, if you tip $1, it doesn't hurt, not really. But if 10,000 people, not 10,000, no, not 10,000 people. Let's say even if 1,000 people tip $1, then they can buy some hardware and maybe compile faster or replace old hardware. They need machines for developing and stuff like that. So they're not getting rich on it, but they have some appreciation, right? And actually they just put the work in anyway. So it's not that we pay them or overpay them whatsoever. That's not even paying for all the efforts. I'm just very grateful we have people like this. And they make Gentoo easy for everybody. Now I'm not using Xamarin because it just never installs, so I'm done with it. If I can't install it, then it is hassle already just for trying to install. That's not anymore on my computer. These times are over. I let my terminal work. Got blisters on my fingers. If I don't have to, I don't want to anymore. I'm not talking the little things, like getting Portal running and stuff like that, or maybe creating a launcher, all these little tiny bits. And this is really just nothing. So you can actually just copy or paste or watch my videos and just put that in, and it's all totally fine. No hard work, but you do it one time and then job done. This is it. And yeah. So give Calculate Linux a shot. It's 100% worth it. You will be surprised in how you get stuck on it. That all of a sudden you say, I just wanted to try it, but it works so nice. It's so snappy. It's quick. It's clean. It's nicely themed. But that's not what I did. I didn't do much here, guys. This is all done. I just added my favorites. Some favorites were given, and I think it was on the bottom, and I now moved it to the left. It's a panel, it's not a docky, so I don't have the fancy zooming. One little panel. I don't have any extra. I keep it simple, stable, reliable, and easy to work with. Okay, guys, so that wasn't a short video anymore. That's a long video. I have to go upstairs. My wife will be there. Guys, okay. I'll give it a shot. I hope tomorrow after work I can make a quick video and go a little bit in TrueCrypt, VeraCrypt, and I think it will be more and more upcoming, because there's lots of things you can do, especially if you travel around, if you want to keep your data safe and stuff like that, even for theft, everybody can, if they steal your computer or your hard drive, the thing is, you don't want them to have your data, right? So encryption should be mandatory for people like us. Not that it is secret data. We're not in crime, we're not in politics, we don't do anything like that and have absolutely no interest in this. But we don't want to have people seeing our holiday pictures, our holiday videos, our emails we have sent and stuff like that. That's nobody's business. That's privacy, that's ours. Don't touch, don't support people who spy on you. And keep your data safe just in case for theft. That's the same with FreeNAS too. All my drives are encrypted. So if somebody steals the drive, great, I have fun with it. All they can do is reformat it and then hopefully still use it. But I don't care too much about that, right? And by the way, I'm a rifle, so I might get a nice skin on the wall if somebody comes in. Alright guys, oops, I should beep this out, but I'm not. Okay guys, so this is it. Was supposed to be a short video. You see what's going on, and I always get carried away. I actually like to do these videos. I didn't do a script. I thought, I'll just go 5 minutes, tell the people I can't make it, and then here you go, and I'm checking and chin-wagging, and that's what you get. But I think there's always something interesting, even if I laugh about things. The comments I make, they're actually very serious. And I mean, this is your privacy. This is your data, your pictures, your movies, your everything. Nobody has the right to go around and touch it, So just keep it safe, and it's simple now. And I'll show you with TrueCrypt, with VeraCrypt now, how to do this, how to encrypt your whole drive, and you won't feel any difference. And it's encrypting and decrypting on the fly, so if your computer dies through a blackout, don't you worry, it's all encrypted. There's not a single trace and no possibility to encrypt your drive without your password. Okay guys, and this is it now. I have to greet Sandman and pull the duvet over my head. I hope you like this video. If you have something you would like to see in privacy, if you have questions, I'll try to answer every reply. And I have a few guys, they're actually active, they're writing on my videos, because they have hints and valuable comments, which are a good addition to my videos, because they do their own stuff. And they know different shortcuts, what to do, how to do, like the GKSU in form of Portal, starting it as root, not as sudo user, it's a root. He actually wrote in the same video, I think, how to start it as sudo user, but I'm okay starting it as root, so then there are no complications, right? Because there's some stuff which needs root authority, and I think software install is a good thing to do it as root. Okay. So this was it. Man, I said this. I think I said that before. It's always like my wife, she always said, "You're not listening." At least that's what I think what she said. So I don't know. Okay, so before I get in trouble, I have to go upstairs. I hopefully see you guys tomorrow night. Okay, have a good night, guys. Stay safe and don't support people who spy on you. It doesn't matter who and what. Okay. Okay. Stay safe. Bye, guys. It is not. Okay, it seems people that you always have to see me now push the stop button. Okay guys, this is it. Have a good night. Bye bye.